Here with Coach Consuegra after the win. Coach, great win for your program tonight. Second victory in the American Conference to start the season. Just kind of your general thoughts on the way your team played and just what this means going forward.
I thought we played like a Charlotte women's basketball team, and that's the highest compliment I can give us. Like, that's how we want to be. We want to be able to, go into tough environments on the road, fight through adversity and find ways to win, and that's exactly what we did. I mean, it was a great environment. Obviously, a team that's won a lot in this league, and we want to become one of those teams that wins a lot in this league. And the only way you do that is by winning games like this. And our kids were super, super tough. They were able to stay in the moment and get out of there with a really tough win.
We talked about how great of a team South Florida is and how tough it is to prepare for their offense. But from our perspective, defensively, held them with 30% shooting on the night. Kind of what did you see from our defense tonight?
I thought we were elite. I've said this all year. When we're locked in defensively, we are elite, and we can win a lot of games just from our ability to defend. And they are difficult to guard because of all the stuff that they run. They have some really great personnel. Their two guards gave us fits tonight. But we just kept grinding, and I actually felt as the game went, we started to get better. Especially you look at that fourth quarter and overtime. When we really had to get stops, we locked down and we got it done.
I mean, you said the word elite, and what comes to mind when you hear the word elite now is Deja Lawrence. Just back-to-back 20-point games within the conference played to get us 2 wins. Just gotta talk about the impact Deja had on tonight and going forward for the season.
I mean, I've said it. Deja is one of the best players in this league. Period. She showcased that tonight against the best team in the league, and it wasn't easy. I mean, I think that's what makes her special is every touch for her is hard, every possession for her is hard. Nobody's given her anything easy, and even with how many points she scored, she still missed a couple shots that I know she would have liked to have. But she just stayed the course, and that's what I love about Deja. Like, she wants to win. Number one, she wants to play well for her team. Number two, but regardless of what happens, she just stays the course, and she believes in herself, and we believe in her. And I thought she showcased, on a huge stage tonight, the player that she is.
A lot of time many buckets, not just from Deja, but J.C. Pusick hit that big three late in the fourth. Kiana Rembert had several key baskets as well. Let's kind of talk about those two and stepping up in big moments.
I mean, I think that's where we're trying to get to be as a team, that we trust each other, when it matters to be able to make those shots and make those reads. And that's something that, we've been working on. We weren't there. We might not even made those reads a month ago. But again, just over time, working together, learning each other, growing from film, growing from losses. I mean, that's what we've been trying to do here and just kind of stay the course. And yeah, I mean, that three by JC was big time, but also, for Deja to trust her in that moment to give the ball up. I mean, that was the right read. She should have done that, and JC knocked it down. And so that just shows how far we're coming. I mean, I was super proud of Key. Her minutes into overtime, those shots, I mean, that sealed the game for us. And, that's the type of team that we want to be. We have a lot of special players on this team and a lot of people that can contribute.
We've talked a lot about the depth and special players, as you just said. It was just 10 minutes tonight, but Fatu came in, when Tracy had fouls. Tracy and Kiana both had 3 fouls. She picked up a couple blocks in those minutes. Just kind of talk about what you've seen from Fatu's.
Her growth over the last week and a half has been tremendous. And it started in practice. She's been much better in practice in terms of just, finding that consistency. Most freshmen, they struggle with that. But she's starting to really get consistent, and now it's paying off when she's playing games because she's playing consistently in the games. I mean, there's no bigger minute when I had to sub her in overtime. You're talking about a freshman going in the toughest environment in the American in a possession that mattered. And she played the exact right help defense and helped us get a stop. And so that was incredible. And that's what I told the team after the game. Like, everybody's going to have their moment at some point in time. And you got to be ready when that moment comes, and she was.
Early flight tomorrow, kind of how can we turn the page, get ready for UAB? Kind of what challenges do they present?
Well, I mean, I told the team, obviously, this is an exciting win, but it's just one win. Okay, and we're proud of ourselves. We did a lot of good things, but we got to show up again tomorrow and do whatever we need to get to the next game. And so, it's just one game on our journey, and this is a journey for this team that we're enjoying taking right now, and we're going to just keep working, keep trying to get better. UAB is a team we've known obviously for a long time. They had a great win tonight. They're tough. They're super tough to guard in what they do. The personnel that they present. That elite defense we talked about, we're going to need it against them because they are a very good team, really well coached, ton of respect for them. It's going to be another battle, but it seems to me that's what the American's going to be.
Exactly, very competitive conference from top to bottom. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.